on the horn. Don't think it's going to happen. Next up tonight we have Matt Eve. Now, Matt began working for Jamey back in 1977 and graduated from Floyd Central that same year. I guess they had 8 play-along LP records, a handful of books out at that time. He began to play professionally at 19 and worked with a lot of well-known bands, including The Temptations, Four Tops, the Louisville Orchestra, and Robert Goulet, which you must say like that, Robert Goulet. Now, he stopped playing in '86 to become, well, more of a family guy and spend some time with his family. He's just started back up again playing music. We're all very lucky for that. He's taught jazz and jazz improv, worked with Jamey's workshops there in the summer from '79 to '84, traveled all around the country and all around the world playing as well. After IUS Business School, built a house on a lake and has lived there ever since with his wife, his 16-year-old daughter Allison, and 19-year-old son Nick. Please welcome to the stage, Matt E.
Thank you, Chris, for that introduction. You think the Rotary guys could have found a bigger piano for this? First of all, I want to thank the piano players here for not sneaking up to the piano and playing Send in the Clowns when they were doing my introduction, so thank you for that. Not really used to speaking in public very much. I'm kind of a behind-the-scenes guy. I get to talk about the business part of Jamey, which is maybe not the most exciting part, but certainly since 1977 we've had a lot of interesting moments trying to build a business basically from scratch. But I guess I should talk maybe about the first time I started working for Jamey, and that was in 1977 in January. Basically, Jamey was at a convention, and it was cold, and one of his pipes burst in his basement. So he called my band director and asked him if he knew a kid who was conscientious and dependable and reliable and could come over and work. And of course, he didn't know anybody, but he sent me instead. So I started working with Jamey, and right away I was impressed that he was like no other person I'd ever met. I mean, he was besides being very easy to work with, he could nail down something with just 2 sentences in the way he wanted you to do something. And I think one of the things that really struck me was his contagious positive energy. And I remember at the end of my first day working with him, I just felt so good, you know. For one thing, because I was working with Jamey Aebersold, and he was kind of a legend in my jazz band at Floyd Central, you know. And so, man, wait till the guys hear about this, you know. And it took us about a week to get things cleaned up. And at the end of the week, I remember Jamey said, okay, what should I pay you? And I said, well, what do you mean? You don't have to pay me. I mean, golly, this is just to be working with you. I mean, this is enough. He said, oh, no, I want to pay you. He said, so what's it going to be? And I said, well, I think I was making $1 an hour at the ice cream store. He said, what if I pay you $2? I thought, woohoo! You know? So this was my first money in the music business. I hadn't started playing jobs yet, and I was excited. And so, you know, Jamey said, well, you know, if you're not busy tomorrow, why don't you come by and help me do some of the orders? Because at that time the business was getting a little bit more than he can handle with everything else that he was doing, with his teaching and playing and all that, and producing the books. So I thought, great. So I came over that day, and at the end of the day, you know, he said, can you come in tomorrow? Well, yeah, sure, I'll come in tomorrow. At the end of that day, come in tomorrow? Yeah, sure. Well, that went into a week, and that went into months and years, and actually to this day, I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to come in tomorrow.
So happy we alive, we together can survive. We are just
our shell of another self, of another self, a self whose priority is to live and learn, yet to let it be. But those we get trapped in, we're kind of stiff, get kind of thin, so we gaze through the endless fear, in our hearts, we hear.